Good morning, good morning, good morning. Carol Davis here with a spot of sunshine, and I'm home today. I don't know if you were on yesterday, but I mentioned that I might be on the highway today, but I'm not. I'm at home, and I have a new job where I get to drive stuff, deliver things, and I never know when I'm going to be driving. But the opportunity with my phone, I just can, when it's 10 o'clock Pacific time, I just pull off the road and do my deal, right? It's so cool. I do everything. So, you know what, I just want to tell you this. This is not about a spot of sunshine. Well, it's a spot of sunshine for me, and I'm going to read in 1 second. But last night, if you get Hulu, I was on a premiere last night of a show called Cal Penn Approves This Message. It's on Hulu. And there'll be another one next Tuesday. But I think you can see it. It was last night at 10:30, and I think hopefully you can watch replays. If you can, watch it. It's just a half-hour show. And I have a pretty big speaking role. It's pretty exciting. That's all. Just kind of tooting my own horn there. So let me know if you want more information or you can't find it. Today we're going to talk about baggage screening. So yesterday we kind of touched on, doing all that stuff in the attic and getting in touch with it and doing inventories. And we talked about the cycle of life and why it's important to keep cleaning out the attic. But, so baggage screening, look, you know how you go to the airport and they put your baggage in there and it goes through the screener and you see everything in there? It's kind of like what happens in the attic. And I'm going to mention this in my reading, but it's kind of like everything you think about and think about, speak about, read about, everything before you react. Anytime we have any kind of response, reaction, comeback, first it goes through the baggage screening, what we've seen or what we've heard. Yeah. And that's how we know how to react. And that's all about the stuff that's in our attic. Is this making sense? You contact me if it makes no sense whatsoever. But let's do baggage screening. The entire process of finding where in the attic information is stored takes place in a nanosecond or less. I don't know any other word. The process is not unlike the baggage screening that takes place in airports. All vehicles of communication, listening, talking, observing, reading, body language, go through X-ray scanners. What? All the old ideas we have been carrying around, all the instructions and directions we've added to the old ideas, all of it informs our actions and reactions. This is true. Now that we know why we must look at our baggage, let's talk about how we clean out the attic, right? So, I could write for days on that. I only wrote this one small page on that because that's the way this book is designed, kind of just to snap through it. But if none of that makes sense about the attic and the baggage screener, this is crucial to who we are and how we act. You know how when we do stuff and we don't know why we did it? We're like, God, what made me say that again? What made me do that again? Why do I keep doing that? Why? And we hate ourselves because one more time we hurt someone, or we don't know why we think certain things or do certain things or say certain things, right? That's what cleaning the attic and doing the baggage screening is all about. So you let me know if you need more information on that because we want to clean that up and there's only one way. So this next chapter I call Rooms for Rent. And, the rooms in our heads, sad, happy, angry, hurt, lonely, grateful. So I'm going to read about that and then maybe I'll add something to it. I wrote in handwriting, understanding the filing system of my mind makes it easier to identify the source of my feelings. Ooh. So what room is it in? So seeing rooms in my attic helps me get in touch with why I am feeling certain feelings. For example, I was watching a movie that had nothing to do with death or sickness, but all of a sudden I became sad and started crying because I missed my deceased sister. I thought, what the heck is that about? Apparently something sad did happen in the movie that took me into the sad room. Are you getting that? These are the rooms for rent. We have a sad room, angry room. So everything sad is in the sad room. So you go in for a little sad, but you bump into the big sad. The rooms in my attic do not differentiate between minor and major events. This can be problematic, especially in the angry room. Have you ever felt intense anger or even rage for no apparent reason? Everything seems okay in your life, nothing major going on, but suddenly you are lashing out at someone. For me, the smallest annoyance would take me to the angry room, and there I was exposed to all the perceived wrongs done to me since forever. Having this knowledge of stored past issues helped me move into and deal with the reality of the present, and most often my anger, once acknowledged, subsided. Sometimes, however, I needed to do some writing to find out where the feeling was coming from, like which room, and how long has my feeling been in that room. I write about my feelings. I discover something new about me that helps me be a better person. Like, sometimes something comes in my mind, and I think, well, that's a lie. Where and when did I learn that lie? Where? Where'd it come from? It's stupid. But it's controlling me. It's behind some of the actions I take. Well, here's about taking inventory, the magic trick of writing. Taking my own inventory and writing on paper is a very magical tool. Yes, magic. I love magic. Writing is like magic. Take out a piece of paper and a pen or pencil and write the old-fashioned way. Tell a story about what you found in the attic. What did it look like? How did it make you feel? Do you want to keep it or throw it away? This process is very similar to taking inventory in a business, just a little more detailed. When I write with a pen or pencil on paper, forget technology, thoughts appear that were never in my head. Writing is helpful for many reasons. 1, identifying my part in a situation, getting into the true source, the hidden stuff, so I heal faster. 3, pro and con lists help me make important decisions. And 4, just basic house cleaning, getting rid of the old to make room for the new. So more on the magic trick tomorrow, because it's now 10:07 and I like to, I like to quit at 7. But there's a lot. It's not like one short page to read. There's a bunch more. So we'll do more tomorrow. The first thing we'll talk about tomorrow is identifying our own part. That is the hardest thing to do, my part. Because I don't want to think anything's ever my part. It's all your fault. You did this to me. I wouldn't be like this if I wasn't born. Right? Okay. So we'll work on identifying our own part tomorrow. And meanwhile, have a blessed day. Do what brings you joy. Okay? Bye.